Did you know that Jesus descended into hell during the 3 days between his death and resurrection? What really happened during that period? The truth will surprise you. Friday, 3 p.m. Jesus dies on the cross. Sunday morning, the tomb is empty. But what about the nearly 72 hours between those two moments? The Bible reveals something extraordinary that few people know. While his body was in the tomb, his spirit was on a mission that would forever change the destiny of humanity. Stay until the end, because I'm going to show you the verse that proves this. First, let's look at the biblical facts. In 1 Peter 3, verses 18 and 19, it is right, and for Christ also suffered once for sins, being put to death in the flesh, but made alive in the spirit, in which he went and preached to the spirits in prison. Spirits in prison. What place is this? The original word in Greek is Hades, the world of the dead. But attention, it was not the hell of eternal torment. This is a confusion that many people make. In the Old Testament, the world of the dead was called Sheol in Hebrew, or Hades in Greek, and it had two completely different parts. First, Abraham's bosom, also called paradise, where the righteous waited in peace. Second, the place of torment, where the wicked were conscious and suffering. Jesus himself spoke about this in the parable of the rich man and Lazarus. In Luke 6, there was a great chasm separating the two places, impossible to cross. But both were in Hades, in the world of the dead. Now comes the impactful part. When Jesus died, he descended there. But why? Why would the Son of God need to go to the world of the dead? There are three main reasons that will make you understand God's perfect plan. First reason, to proclaim his victory over death and sin. In Ephesians 4, verses 8 to 10, it is written, "When he ascended on high, he led captivity captive and gave gifts to men." Now what does he ascended mean? Except that he also first descended into the lower parts of the earth. He didn't go to be tormented. He went as a conqueror. Imagine the scene. Jesus entering the kingdom of death, where Satan thought he had won, and declaring to all the spirits, "It is finished," said, "Death has no more power. Sin has been paid for. Victory is mine." Second reason, free those who are waiting in Abraham's bosom. This is a profound truth. Before the cross, even the righteous could not enter heaven. Why? Because the perfect sacrifice had not yet been made. The blood of bulls and goats could not take away sins, only cover them temporarily. So where were Abraham, Moses, David, the prophets? They were in Abraham's bosom, waiting for the Messiah. But now, with Jesus' blood shed, he could take them with him into the Father's presence. That was exactly what Paul meant by he led captivity captive. Third reason, to fulfill prophecy. In Psalm 16, verse 10, it is written, "For you will not leave my soul in Sheol, nor will you allow your Holy One to see corruption." David himself prophesied that the Messiah would descend to the world of the dead, but would not stay there. And that's exactly what happened. But here's the detail that changes everything, and this is what you need to understand. Jesus did not descend as defeated, but as absolute victor. Colossians 2:15 says, "And having disarmed principalities and powers, he made a public spectacle of them, triumphing over them in the cross." Do you know what this means in practice? In the 3 days that Jesus was dead, he did 4 powerful things. First, he proclaimed victory over the forces of darkness. Second, he freed the captives who were awaiting redemption. Third, he took the keys of death and hell from Satan's hands. Fourth, he guaranteed that never again would the saved be separated from God after death. Revelation 1:18 confirms this gloriously. "I am he who lives. I was dead, but behold, I am alive forevermore, and I have the keys of death and hell." Do you understand what this means for you today? Jesus has the keys. Satan no longer has power over death. When a servant of God dies, he doesn't go to Sheol to wait. He goes directly into the Lord's presence. Paul confirmed this in 2 Corinthians 5:8. "We are confident and would prefer to be absent from the body and present with the Lord." So when you hear about Jesus, death, and resurrection, remember it wasn't just 3 days of silent waiting. It was a strategic invasion of enemy territory. It was the boldest rescue in history. It was the definitive guarantee that, For those who believe in Jesus, death is not the end. It's just a passage to eternal glory. The tomb was empty not only because Jesus rose in power, but because he first descended to the depths, faced the kingdom of darkness, won absolutely, and brought with him the victory that guarantees us eternal life. He conquered death. He conquered sin. He conquered Satan. And that victory is also yours if you believe in him. If this video impacted you, leave a like, share it with someone who needs to hear this truth, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and tell me in the comments. Did you already know this truth about Jesus' 3 days in the world of the dead? May God bless you richly.